Okay, this is January 29th, 2024. I'm here at the home of Rudy and Tracy Duran in the city of Anaheim Hills. So I'm going to stand back, Alex, in the family room, looking back into the kitchen. So if you notice, it's a long kitchen, fairly narrow. They're really open to opening up the space, but they really need some design ideas. They're not sure what walls. They're thinking maybe this wall comes out, that wall comes out. But they've seen other homes where the walls came out and beams, support beams had to be left, and they really don't like that idea. So if there's a way to put a really long beam, steel beam, and eliminate those posts, they'd like to know how much more that would be to see if that's in the budget. And then this is the dining room. So they're open to making possibly this family room, the dining room, and expanding the kitchen out into this area. That's the living room right now. But they're not sure. Somewhere in the house, though, they would like to have a bar. So depending on what walls stay, maybe if that wall stays, a bar here. Or possibly, Rudy was saying that maybe the bar goes against this wall. This is the garage door. And so he said, you know, the laundry room's on the other side, so there'd be like access to water, and they could have a sink in the bar. But if it goes on a wall where they can't access water, that's okay, then they just won't have a sink. Okay, and then as far as ceiling heights, this is a single-story house, and you've got a soffit, which is at 89 inches in the kitchen. They want to remove the soffit. The center of that light box is actually 99.5 inches. The family room where I'm standing is 89 inches, and the entryway is also 89 inches. But then when you walk from the kitchen into the dining room, living room, it's 91 inches over the French door, that whole wall, and then it vaults to 11 feet 6 inches to the bottom of that beam. And then looking back toward the front door, you know, then that soffit over the entryway is 89 inches, okay? And then style-wise, there are transitional in style, looking for kind of a lighter stained cabinet, maybe a shaker style, with quartzite countertop and the same quartzite for the backsplash. On the appliances, they're gonna buy all new. So right now they're leaning toward either a 36 or 42 inch wide built-in fridge, 36 inch range, 36 inch oven, 36 inch hood rather. There is a vent to the outside already, so it stays in that location. There is a vent there. They'll buy a new sink. That is a new faucet, so if they can keep that, that's great. If it doesn't work, then, you know, we'll get something else. But they'd like to save the faucet, and a new 24-inch dishwasher, and then they want to have a microwave somewhere in the kitchen. And then as far as layout, they're really open to any layout designs. If the walls don't come away, they were thinking about possibly making this 8-foot sliding door smaller, maybe doing like a single door with a side light and framing in the rest, and then having a peninsula come out. So depending on budget and what they can do. But the open concept would be their first choice. And the second choice, if it doesn't work, you know, then it'd be, you know, doing a peninsula and working within somewhat of the space that they have. Okay, and then as far as flooring, we are in a concrete slab, single-story house. There's 2,276 square feet to the house. Their son works for Shaw, and he can probably get them a good price on LVP, so they might get the material from him, in which case they'll need like 2,500 square feet of material, and then they would need us to do the installation. And you can see that they have travertine floor right now, which is running throughout the house. Okay. All right, so let me just put my back to the front door just to kind of give you a lay of the land. Okay, so here is the front door, the entry looking straight into the living room, dining room to the left. Immediately to the left is a powder room here, and then this is the doorway that's in my drawing. Now, Tracy was saying that she'd like to have this doorway, if this wall stays, she'd like to have the doorway wider, maybe even with that soffit. And then this is the family room, and then the kitchen, okay? And there's the garage door. Okay, looking back into the kitchen. So I'm going to go outside just so you can see what it looks like on the outside. I did take some pictures in nutshell of the exterior. We'll do a video now. Okay, so this is the French door in the dining room I just walked through. So they have all wood doors and windows. It was done prior to them buying, so they don't know who did it, but it might have been Fine Furniture Renaissance. So there's the pool, the bedroom. This is the living room window, the dining room French door, and these are the windows that are in the kitchen. And there's the roof line. You can see tile roof. And then looking down the side of the house, this is the French sliding door that's in the kitchen nook area. All right, so that should be it. Thank you.